Peace and blessings, beautiful people. I hope that everybody is taking care of themselves, taking care of their families, and taking advantage of this time. I'm on my way to work out. I'm still practicing social distancing, but I'm also taking the opportunity to take care of myself. I tried to go live on Facebook and something happened, so I'm going live now on Instagram. However, I wanted to talk about something. I woke up this morning, and typically when things come to me, they come to me about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So something came to me this morning, and it was called Get Your Life. Get Your Life. So a couple of weeks ago on Facebook, I had put a post out and asked people about what kind of topics they wanted to talk about. And I got a lot of different responses. And so somebody posted something and said, I want to talk about letting go. Get your life. If somebody wants to walk out of your life, let them go. Don't hold on to extra baggage. You can't. It's a waste of time for you. It's a wasted investment. We're in this time right now where we're being distanced socially. Yeah, there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of different theories, a lot of philosophies around what's actually happening in the environment. But in the spiritual realm is what we have to pay attention to. We have to pay attention to, why are we being set apart? This is a time for you to get your life. This is a time for you to get you together. So if there's things that you need to let go, let them go. See, sometimes what we end up doing as people is we end up holding on to things that are meant to be temporary or seasonal and trying to make them permanent. And what does that do for us? It causes us more havoc in our life. We walk around with extra baggage that's not even ours. It's heavier than this weighted vest I got on right now. We waste our time. We end up going through a setback. The whole point is to move forward. So sometimes we have to learn how to get out of our own way. You got to get out of your own way. Let things go. Get out of your own way so that you don't create your own setback. If you do create a setback, then you got to get yourself together, pull yourself up, and snap back. And you got to take a recap of the situation at hand so that you can get a clear understanding and be able to move forward. Sometimes people are in your life for a temporary reason. And that's cool. That's cool. That purpose is served. Stop trying to make things temporary be permanent. The only person that ends up suffering in the end is you. People come in our lives for a reason. I believe everybody comes in our lives for a blessing. Even when it doesn't look that way. Even when it doesn't feel that way. There's a lesson learned. There's knowledge and wisdom to be gained from an experience that makes you sharper than you were when you entered that experience. See, you got to change your mindset. You got to start looking at, oh, this is a challenge, but what is the opportunity in the challenge? This is a problem. What is the solution to this problem? And it all starts with you. It all starts within your own self. When you talk about you trying to figure out how to let something go, don't look externally for internal results. Nothing outside of you is going to be able to solve your problems. It is up to you to be able to solve your problems. And a problem is nothing but a situation that needs a minor attention, minor focus. There's so many things happening in this world around us right now. The one thing that this world is telling us to do is to go outside of our own selves to find the answers for everything else that we need. The answer is inside of you. Does it mean that you won't feel something? You will feel something. Learn how to take your pain and turn it into passion. This world has taught us to take our pain and turn it into false pleasure. We're quick to pick up food, alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, whatever it is. Go shopping. Be online all day. That's fictitious. Don't distract yourself. Go into yourself. Quiet your mind so that you can hear your heart speak. That's the other thing that this world teaches you, that you think with your head. No, you don't. You follow your good feelings. You listen to your heart. You listen to your intuition. That guides you. That saves your life. So while you're holding on to something, thinking that that something is completing you, nobody else completes you. You complete you. Other people are not responsible to make you happy. You are responsible for your own happiness. You teach other people how to treat you. So if you're not paying attention to yourself, how do you expect for somebody else to pay attention to you in a particular way? Why do you think it has been said by elders and even ancestors? Why do you think it has been said that you are the best example of how somebody else can treat you? Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Well, first, before you start doing unto anybody else, you got to do unto yourself. If you mistreating yourself, if you can't sit down with your own self for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, be quiet, listen to what your own intuition is saying to you, then how do you expect somebody else to sit down and have a conversation with you? You can't put expectations on somebody else that you don't have for yourself. Nobody's going to give you something that you're not willing to give yourself. You be that person that you want to attract into your life. If you got a mess right now, you attracted that mess, but it's not the end. That's the best thing about life. It's about continuing to live. It's about learning. It's about making mistakes and turning those things into lessons. That's what it's about. So when we really think about letting something go, it's an internal process. It's not externally. It's not. It's not. You got to have strategies for yourself. And in order to figure out which direction you need to go, you got to be quiet so you can hear. You got to clear out the noise. Some people come around to be a distraction, to knock you off of your path. That's why in the beginning of the year, I talked a lot about having a vision and understanding your purpose. Because once you know who you are, you know where you're going, you have a path. There will be things when you are getting close to what it is that you are supposed to be doing. There will be things that come into your life to interrupt that. You have to be able to recognize that those are distractions. And all of us don't do that well, including myself. But when you realize there's an opportunity for you to stop and pay attention. And that's what we got to do in this time. Stop and pay attention to ourselves. Let these things go. Let them go. Now is the best time more than ever. Right now. Right now you have an opportunity where everything is paused around you for you to be able to do the deep internal work that you need to do in order for you to move forward in your life. Let it go. Let it go. Ain't serving you no purpose? Let it go. What is it adding to you? Ask that question. How is this adding to me? How is it adding? Or is it taken away? Do an assessment. Evaluate your circle. Like, you got to learn to stand in your own power. That's how you let things go. There's a lot of conversation about protecting your peace. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect your house. You got to protect your mindset. You got to protect your environment. You got to protect your heart. It is your job to protect your heart. It's not other people's job to protect your heart. You have to do that. This is the perfect opportunity. And you can do it. I know you can. We all can. We all can do it. We got to focus. We got to focus up. Those things that are no longer serving you or adding to you, they don't have purpose and meaning or not aligned with where you're going, let them go. And it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It served its purpose for that time. Don't continue to make or attempt to make temporary things permanent, because every time your bag will get heavier. You will be carrying more weight than you're supposed to. You got this. Be strong. Stand on your own 2 feet. You got it. If you need to cry, cry. Crying is good. It cleanses the soul. That's the art of letting go. Cry. If you need to write, write. Just don't start distracting yourself around with other things. Go through your process. Trust your process. Trust yourself that you won't get stuck there. You ain't going to get stuck there. You're letting something pass through. Let it pass through. Come up with a plan. What is your next step? What are you going to do? You got work to do. I mean, this conversation was a request. And then in my inbox, there's a lot of people that are like, should I do this? Should I do that? You don't ask anybody else what you should be doing. That is for you to answer. You make the decision whether or not you're going to let something go. Is it serving a purpose or not? Yes or no? Very clear. It's not complex. Sometimes we overthink things. And when we overthink things, we create more problems by overthinking it. It's very simple. Is this thing adding to my life or is it taking away? Do the work. Once you do the work, you'll come out on the other side. And when you come out on the other side, you'll look back. You'll look back at the things that you were holding on to and you'll smile and you'll laugh about it and you'll appreciate it and you'll be grateful for all of the struggles that you went through. But see, you got to go through them in order to get to what is waiting for you on the other side of this thing, which means that you got to have faith, which means that you got to believe in yourself. You got to have a knowing in yourself that you can get through things. This is why it's so important for us to stop and take the time to do the work on self. You got to build you up. The mask is off. You don't have to sit around people and act like you're something that you're not. Be authentically who you are. Be unapologetically who you are. Everybody ain't gonna like you. That's fine. But don't hold on to stuff that is gonna demonize you, dehumanize you, hold you down, weigh you down, and have you out here looking all broke, struggling. And I'm not talking about monetary broke. I'm talking about internally broken. Heal yourself. Surround yourself around the environments and the people that you want to be around. Right now, you're being forced to surround yourself around yourself. So that means you need to be around yourself. And that means that you got work that you need to do. If you feel like this video is helpful to you or anybody that you know, please feel free to like it, share it, and tag people in it. I'm going to be doing a special this week. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos coming out. But I'm going to be offering some discounted individualized life coaching sessions. I'm gonna do another video and we're gonna have like a competition. I gotta figure it out. And then I'm gonna offer 2 30-minute individualized coaching sessions for people. So as soon as I get the competition and all that kind of stuff together, I'll let you know. But make sure that you like, share, and tag somebody. And be a blessing to yourself. Love yourself today. Take care of you. Deal with those hard conversations. Deal with the internal side of yourself. You're going to get through this. We all will. We all will. And everybody got something in their bag. Okay? Have a great day. And I'll see y'all this afternoon. Peace.